says according to this, it's supposed to be a winter storm to hit Metro Vancouver this weekend. We'll see. I also reinstalled that Go app since I couldn't see the map yesterday, so hopefully it'll work fine while I'm out here. It's always the software updates that I'm always concerned about when flying the drones. Lots of logs and stuff here, huh? I actually always wonder if it's too risky to fly in a place like here, even though I'm standing on wood, like all these metal sides and everything like that. Seems like the common theme of the news stuff I read today were all sports related. Football to be specific. Well, football depending on which part of the world you live in, because football here means a different football than say other places which we call soccer. I never understood that, honestly, in terms of the difference of the names. Although technically it does make more sense for soccer to be football when you think about it. First one here says, Vince McMahon officially announces the relaunch of the XFL in 2020. So Vince McMahon is the person that started the WWE, like the wrestling organization. And they actually had this XFL before, but to my knowledge, it didn't do too well, I guess. And so they had to fold. And so now he's relaunching it. It's kind of interesting because this generates a lot of controversy, I believe, just from what I read. People saying, oh, I just want to keep football the way it is, whereas they're trying to make it a little bit more different. I saw a bit of it before. I think one of the differences, for example, to determine who gets like the actual ball first, instead of doing like a coin flip, they actually have to race for it. But I guess it was just a little too gimmicky for a lot of people. So kind of interesting, I don't know, just to see how it turns out. I was just thinking how that must take a lot to go from a dead company like that, like a dead idea, and to revive it all of a sudden. Well, I guess that's why he's a millionaire slash billionaire or whatever, huh? And then I read this one, which is basically about soccer or football in other parts of the world. It says, flying object, FA Cup clash at Newport watched by drone over Rodney Parade, but play continued uninterrupted. And as it says, referee Roger East had glanced at the skies in the 20th minute to see the drone flying over the stadium. But after consultation on the sideline, play was ready to resume without delay. Drones have stopped football matches in the past, especially at smaller stadiums over security fears. So it's kind of interesting to think about, basically just the fact that I don't know what kind of drone it was. I'm assuming it's a consumer drone, but just that little thing's able to stop like the whole play. Makes me wonder why. Like, are they afraid it has like a bomb or something like that, like with the drone? As it says here, they're taking it really seriously. As part of the club's own protocol regarding security concerns, stewards and security staff were deployed across the Hulsh Park site to investigate. The club will now continue to work with Avon and Somerset Police as the investigation continues. Fortunately, there was no holdup in the play for Newport and Spurs in their 4th round clash on Saturday. Kind of makes you wonder, like, I'm not saying it's right to fly it like that, like you shouldn't without some kind of permission, but is it an overreaction in any way, saying, hey, it's a drone up there, it's gonna hurt the whole team or something? I don't know, it seems like an overreaction in my opinion. Okay, I'm trying a different app here just to see if it works any different. Okay, maybe it's just a preview, but the frame rate looks really jerky. Maybe I gotta set something. But I can tell it detects the heat. Like there, it completely shuts everything out, and there's the sunlight, so that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna change it to the other one again just to make sure that's not the case. Okay, so this is the other one I'm used to using here. So this one, it actually doesn't kill all the background, so maybe that one's better for work purposes, I guess, like when people are trying to find heat spots. Okay, the sunlight's pretty clear here, at least when there's no buildings and stuff. Trying to see if we can detect the sun and that boat at the same time. What do you call this? A thermal sunset? camera?
Very dead. Oh, I don't want her to step on the toy.
That's actually the first time I heard someone call this a toy, actually, just from the general public. Alright, see you guys later.